One time I remember thinking, man, can I forever still be the sexiest man alive? And I thought, wait a second. Yes, it's in perpetuity. Hey everybody, this is Dwayne Johnson here, and this is Real Wisdom, I think. It's critically important to me to constantly stay connected with my cultures, plural. I'm half black and half Samoan. Even if no one really knew when I was growing up what Samoa was, one of the most gratifying things that I have found is to be able to go around the world and speak openly and freely about who I am and what I am and where I come from. Like with Moana, this is a moment in time and a moment in my career that, man, I'm so grateful. There's not a lot of movies on the big screen that features Samoan culture and the Samoan way. And I'm really proud of that. Samoan people are known as the happy people. They're smiling, they're happy, they're full of joy, full of mana. They're also known as bad motherfuckers. You don't want to with them. For me, Moana, from all of my tattoos to my ancestors to I have the honor of being a High Chief Seuli. This is a special time in my life. I'm really grateful for this opportunity that we have. When I first got into Hollywood, I was coming off of a cresting WWF at that time, not even WWE. I hosted Saturday Night Live. We pulled great ratings. I made The Scorpion King and I made Walking Tall. When I finally decided to quietly retire from professional wrestling, what I was getting at that time was, if you want to be a leading man, you're too big, you can't go to the gym, you have to lose weight, you got to go on a diet. And if you don't know any better, then you buy into it. So I started questioning myself then. Some of those films at that time that I was making, I think reflect that. And then a moment came where I said, excuse my language, but f all this. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to be myself. And if I fail, then I could fail being me. A funny thing happened when I said, oh, f all this. Career went like this. And I became acutely aware of the power of being authentic and being real. The doubts I have these days are a little bit different. History is always watching our decisions. And the decisions we make today, they're going to affect our kids. Even though they're not in a creative meeting with us, it's going to affect them down the road. Make sure that the shower is hot, that you have the soap you want, the shampoo you want, whatever it is, ask for it. It's okay. Make sure your asks aren't like ridiculous ass, but if you want something that's going to make you more comfortable, that's going to enhance your performance, the worst they could do is say no. The best that they could do is say yeah. So always ask. The pitter patter of my little ones running around and getting ready, by that time it's at night. For the times, unfortunately, if they're not with me, well, I go home to a quiet house, which is never fun. However, I'll break out a little bit of tequila and think about the day, how it went, think about all the other stuff that we have going on in life. And if it's a Friday, oh man, it's cheat time, baby. Double cheeseburger, avocado, bacon, fries, and some sort of sweet on the side. So that's what I look forward to. There's a quote that I heard a long time ago. You always got to protect the thing that allows you to do what you do. That is your passion, your drive. And the B side is making sure that the people you have around you align with protecting that thing. When you go down the road of life, your compass for bull becomes so astute that allows you to recognize, this works for me, this doesn't work for me. Anything that comes into my life these days, if it doesn't align, it's out of there. This idea of protecting our mana is so critical because you always want to protect the thing that allows you to do what you do. It took me time to realize this. The real power, it doesn't matter if you become famous, it doesn't matter what's in your bank account, none of that matters. The thing that really matters is this idea of giving back and taking care of people and being good to people and being kind to people. So for example, when I grew up in Hawaii, that's my home, it's my family's home. Maui obviously got hit hard with the Maui fires. You just feel like, what can I do? So we started a fund, and in that fund, we were able to luckily raise over $60 million in 6 months and deliver that to the thousands of victims who were affected by the fires. And the reason why I bring that up is because you realize in that moment, you don't even think about it. You just activate. What can we do? I was very lucky to be in a position where I had a little bit of influence. Whether it's $60 million or $6, there's such a sense of gratification just to be able to give back and to be able to share in the blessings. I've been really super lucky to work my ass off, get to a point of this mountain that I'm at. And at this mountaintop, I can hang out, I can enjoy, I can pour some tequila and just enjoy the view, or I could go build new mountain. And that's where I'm at, wanting to build new mountain. But the second part to that, and the most important part, is to bring everybody along. So build new mountain, bring everybody along too as well.